everybody. This is Impossible Coin. My name is Brian. My last name is Cartwright. I clap in solitude. But after the clapping comes friends, comes talk. The talk is video games. The friends include Rocky Hardy.
Hello.
And Tegan Somerset.
Hi.
Friends, how are you?
I am okay.
I'm a sparkly girl.
Rocky, I'm staring at a document that says, the friends of Ringo Ishikawa hurt my fucking feelings.
Dude, they did. I'm actually big mad. So, I finished the game. Brian, if you're interested, the game is 47 days long. Why is it that long? Don't know. But the game, the Friends of Ringo Ishikawa, I feel like friends should be in like quotation marks. Because like your friends aren't really your friends. And that's not really cool with me. I personally am a huge fan of camaraderie and like male friendship and like, you know, being there for each other, which is why like I like sitcoms and like fucking anime and shit. But like the characters in Ringo Ishikawa, well, are very fleshed out, that are full of their own lives. They are not like stand-ins or like props for the main character to like explore themselves or anything. The friends aren't really friends to Ringo. And that's kind of like the point of like the story. The game is very existential. There are a lot of interesting themes about life and like fitting into the world and what you should do with your time and how you interact with different people. And a lot of the game is mostly like exploration. There are some things that you do, and the game itself, unlike many other games, isn't designed to just like give you some positive buzz because you're here. You know what I mean? Like, you know, when you play a game, sometimes the game will just straight up let you win because it's more interested in you like getting an initial burst of like dopamine so that you continue engaging with it. Ringo Ishikawa doesn't do a lot of that. Like, there are some times when, like, the game isn't going to, like, pat you on the head or, like, you know, hand you some nice thing just to make sure that you hang around for a bit longer. Like, it wants you to engage with the world and it rewards you for doing so, but it's not going to do so, I guess, cheaply, I guess.
Okay.
For example, like, there's a character in the game. He is a mechanic. As far as I'm concerned, I don't think I ever really learned his name. But he's a mechanic. He works on a car in one side of the town. And for the most part, he's not going to interact with you apropos of nothing. When you walk up to him the first time, he has one line or whatever. But he won't talk to you for the rest of the game unless under the underpass next to his shop, you get into a fight with like the guys that usually hang out there and you lose. If you lose that fight, then like mechanic will show up and help you out. And then from then on, like, it opens up, like, a branch of, like, conversation with him where you can ultimately learn some different fighting techniques from him. But, like, otherwise, like, unless those things, like, happen, you'll never interact with this dude. Like, it's stuff like that. Or I believe last week I talked about, like, reading all these books, and I didn't know what they were for. And it turns out there's a classmate that you can speak to before class starts. And if you've read the books, then, like, you can talk about literature with her. But otherwise, she won't talk to you at all. That's just how that'll go. These are all digressions from what I really care about, which is, like, the friends of Ringo Ishikawa, like, his core group of friends. And, like, they have problems. They have their own lives and whatnot. But for the most part, they don't really interact with Ringo except for, like, pulling Ringo into their stuff. And, like, this is kind of spoilery, and I apologize. But basically, like, the story ends where, like, Ringo ends up in a situation where he's the only one that's actually called out, even though the only reason he's in the situation is because of, like, his relationship to his friends, to, like, the gang or whatever. But they all basically leave him out to dry. And that's kind of how the game ends. And there aren't, like, multiple endings. There isn't a way to, like, do that right to get, like, a feel-good ending. Like, it's just, like, your friends are gonna dip on you on this particular day because of their own reasons, and there's nothing you can do about it. And the finality of that, like, really messed me up. And, like, I replayed through some things, you know, try to make the most of, like, the world itself, because there are definitely things I still wanted to explore. But, like, the fact that, like, part of the story is immutable, and it's largely because the game itself, while you decide what you want to do, as far as like the story goes, you're not really making choices. Like, it's more like stuff that's just happening around you until the last thing happened to you. And this isn't to say that like Ringo Ishikawa is a bad game, because it's far from it. The game is fucking excellent. But like that story really hit me in a place that like is very soft because I've been coddled by anime and sitcoms.
I've been coddled by anime and sitcoms.
I mean,
I don't feel like we watch the same anime
well, like
at that point.
Yeah, I don't. I tend not to watch a lot of like dark stuff. I tend to watch a lot of like shonen and like rom-com-y stuff. Like that's most of my like vibe. I am aware of some other things, and there are definitely some things that I have watched that get pretty dark, but that's not where I spend most of my time in anime.
Have you been coddled by Joey Tribbiani?
I still want to fight Joey Tribbiani, if we're being honest, but like, I don't know if I'll ever get that chance.
I thought that sitcoms came in 3 varieties.
Mm-hmm.
Fat man marries beautiful woman, gets into weird adventures at work, aka the Kevin James model.
Yes, yeah.
Women of varying ages wander around holding various adult beverages, usually wine or a highball, saying, "What a misunderstanding!"
Okay.
Or the shit we watch.
I'm trying to... or the shit that we watch. Okay, well, like, to be fair, I've spent some time with, like, the living single Sex in the City model. I've kind of always wanted to, like, get into, like, the Kevin James model. Like, I remember, like, seeing, like, commercials of, like, King of Queens. And, like, I was like, I kind of want to see what that's about, but also I don't. I did watch a lot of Married with Children.
I don't think they make those anymore.
No, they don't. I mean, because Family Guy, like, ended the game. Like, there's no way to compete. Family Guy basically took South Park and, like, the King of Queens and had a baby. And now we have this.
I don't think there's that many people in the market anymore for exasperated dad is a bag of shit. You're like, nobody wants to watch that show anymore.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. Like, maybe they can come back because, like, we've spent, 12 years in the Big Bang Theory?
Fuck. Hey, world, lean in close.
Okay, here we come.
This is your fault. Okay? The next time you're somewhere and you're trying to tell somebody about your hobbies and your interests, and somebody who is 20, 30 years older than you tries to understand your position and show some kind of, like, connection or understanding with your hobbies by saying, "Oh, you like Sheldon," understand that this is your fault.
Mm-hmm. So, okay, but hold on. Like, what were we supposed to do? Were we supposed to, like, roast the Big Bang Theory harder?
Yep.
Okay. So, like, basically your argument for preventing the Big Bang Theory is what we're doing to Sonic right now.
Okay. There's a difference.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay, so the people alleging to love Sonic, we've been through that. Please see previous episode. Remove this cassette, place in the prior cassette, fast forward about 40 minutes, listen to Brian go.
It's actually an hour and 40 minutes.
Oh, nice.
Then fast forward an hour and 40 minutes, press play.
Listen to Brian tear off.
The people tearing into the Big Bang Theory, the people laying into the Big Bang Theory are not alleging to have some kind of love for the Big Bang Theory. They're not like Sheldon should have conjoined eyes. They're laying into the Big Bang Theory because they fucking hate the Big Bang Theory. They think the Big Bang Theory is a pile of shit. They think the Big Bang Theory is this kind of, like, weird soft shoe social superiority hand gibbery that, like, is not good, never was good, and is total fuckwittedness. Like, they're, like, the people lining up to dunk on the Big Bang Theory, not like, I do this out of love. They're like, no, I do this out of fucking hate. Come here, Chuck Lorre. I've got a fist for you. Like, I am not dunking on the Big Bang Theory because I want a Big Bang Theory. I'm dunking on the Big Bang Theory because, like, I don't like it. I don't like what it represents. It's basically like a shittier, meaner version of Frasier.
God, fuck Frasier, dude.
Yeah, and you see, exactly. And if that's your jumping off point, if your jumping off point is fucking Frasier, and you're like, oh. Like, basically, like, the whole point of Frasier was 11 years of lol intellectuals.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the Big Bang Theory is 12 years and counting of lol people whose interests are different than mine. That's it.
I do want to say, I want to go on the record that I did want a Big Bang Theory in the sense that I wanted a sitcom about people whose interests are similar to mine, but I didn't want the main point of the show to be making fun of them every week.
We had that show. It ran for 6 seasons. We're still waiting for the movie.
Well, yeah. I mean, I support the hell out of this show, dude. Like, we got it out of cancellation twice. We got it on 2 different networks and on the internet, man.
Yep. So, we had that show. So, whatever, like, that is one argument I will have with people when they're like, I wish there was a good Big Bang Theory. I'm like, fuckers, it existed. If you didn't notice it, if you didn't get the memos at the time, that's on you.
Oh, man. I'm actually going to make myself feel real lame right now. But when Community came out, like, my freshman year of college, I ended up, like, being a little conflicted because Glee was also coming out at the same time, and I was, like, a very, like, closeted, like, musical theater nerd. And, like, I really sincerely wanted to watch both shows, so what I ended up doing was, like, watching both of them at the same time, because I didn't have a DVR in college, and I would, like, flip between them during commercials, which was horrifically inefficient. Like, I don't remember either of, like, the first seasons of both of those shows, at least watching them at that time, because, like, they were so disjointed. That was a time.
Which is a real shame, because first season Glee, unlike every other season of Glee, was good.
Yes.
Has there ever been as steep a drop-off in quality on a television show as Glee from first season to next season?
I would say season 4 to season 5 of How I Met Your Mother. And, like, I say this with the full knowledge that How I Met Your Mother is, like, basically unwatchable in the present day. Because, like, everything that they do in that show is so fucking cringy. But, like, season 4, which is, like, the year after Allison Hannigan had her child, and they spent a lot of season 4 just, like, hiding her in the background with, like, big bags and dark clothes. So, like, it wasn't clear in the show that the character was actually pregnant. But, like, after that, like, I don't know what happened, but, like, oh, no, I know what happened. Because they started showing, like, inklings of the mother, and it was clear that they wanted to begin telling that story. But instead, they just fucked off for another 3 seasons because they figured they could aim for an 8th season finish rather than a 5th season finish. But the show, like, just became, like, disjointed antics, which I guess is fun to check in, like, a week at a time, but is, like, horrific as, like, a continuous story.
Yeah. Tegan, to your mind, what's the biggest single season drop in television quality?
Wait, I didn't watch TV for a long time, so I would not be able to answer that
Okay.
You can count anime.
Yeah, I was going to say, anime is television, Tegan.
I can count anime? Oh god, the arc for Naruto after, the village hidden in the leaves is actually attacked during Naruto Shippuden, where then they immediately go into, like, fucking 20 episodes of backstory that are completely irrelevant to the rest of what's going on.
Oh, like, immediately after the pain arc?
Yeah, immediately after the pain arc.
Yeah, because, like,
Oh, that was bad.
I still maintain they could have ended the show at the pain arc, but they just didn't want to.
They didn't, no. But that's okay, because now I have Boruto, and I got to watch Sasuke be a weird dad for an entire, 23 minutes, and that was worth. That entire episode was worth all of Naruto shipping in.
Oh my god.
Honestly.
Oh my god. Maybe I should watch Boruto. Tegan, should I actually watch Boruto?
Yes, you should.
Oh,
Who cares about the rest of Naruto? Who cares about Boruto's dad and his friends?
Tegan, please.
I only care about their children now. Everyone is dead to
I
me.
watched 15 years of Naruto, Tegan.
Everyone is dead.
Oh, man.
The children are great. The children are kids. The children are ninja kids who get to grow up in a time of peace and, be cool. And be like, I have ninja powers and I can do shit. It's fun. It's got definitely, a pre-war, post-war vibe where, all of the adults are like, these kids don't know how to be real ninjas. And all the kids are like, we're doing cool stuff.
Kids are just dicking around.
Yeah, they're just dicking around. I mean, they're doing real missions and stuff, but, they're mostly just dicking around.
That's cool.
Ino's kid won't learn her jutsu, and it's hilarious.
Oh my god.
He used it exactly once. He's like, I can't believe I fucking did this. Can you kill this guy so I don't have to, because I cannot hold this. It's so good. It's so good.
Oh, man.
Shikamaru's kid's like, I'm gonna be a politician. And Shikamaru's like, huh? God, it's good. These kids, man. These kids and their jokes.
I would vote for a ninja politician.
Sanada's like, salad's good. I'm gonna be Hokage. And Naruto's kid's like, fucking good. I don't want to do it. My dad's a lazy shit.
Oh, man.
It's so fun. Oh, these kids.
Speaking of dads being a lazy shit,
the
there's
kids are
no
alright.
update on the shed situation.
Really? No update? I want Shed updates every
Oh,
week.
man.
Okay, well,
It's Shed Watch 2019, guys.
yeah, Shed Watch 2019 still underway.
Oh, this is
Also,
great.
shout outs to the people who sent me positive feedback on the Shed segment.
Wait, is that going to go in our are the cats going to grade those?
Unfortunately, it did not come in the form of email. But I did
We
get
only accept emails.
a couple different people who made a point of reaching out to me, being like, "Hey, I really like this stuff about the Shed,"
Oh my god, really? That's amazing.
and I'm like, "Okay, I'm glad for you. It's a fun podcast. For me, it's Dad."
For me, it's just...
For me, it's my life.
Oh, man, Brian, you're halfway to being a YouTuber now.
Oh, man. God. So, I gotta tell you guys, while you were in Anime Land, it's possible that I may have been surfing the internet. I'm sorry.
What?
Okay.
And-
That's not fair. I'm not allowed to surf the internet when we're doing...
First of all, Tegan, I could hear the lies in your teeth.
What? I don't lie.
I'm just saying, Tegan, I can hear them.
No.
They're fully developed. Your lies are ready for school. They might get a driver's license next year.
Oh, that's exciting.
But it's possible that there's nothing I hate more than these, Delta anti-union posters.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Oh, are they bad?
They are bad. They are
All
not
right.
good people, Tegan.
All right, Tegan. So, to bring you up to speed on the things I found on the internet while you guys were talking about anime,
Please tell me
I
about
was
the
reading
things.
from the Washington Post, which told me that apparently that Delta's workers are going to vote very soon on unionizing. So Delta put up a bunch of posters and distributed a bunch of flyers which target various like hobbies and distractions, and then say the following. Oh, here's an example of a poster. Union dues cost around $700 a year. A new video game system with the latest hits sounds like fun. Put your money toward that instead of paying dues to the union.
What?
Another one says, what does $700 mean to you? Nothing's more enjoyable. I'm sorry, I have to start this over again because I'm having trouble processing the awfulness of it.
God, I can't wait. This is great.
Nothing is more enjoyable than a night out watching football with your buddies. All those union dues you pay could buy a few extra rounds.
What? Unionize. Fucking Delta people unionize. Do it.
Yeah, these fucking clowns.
Just do it. This is bullshit.
Rocky.
Brian, find your words, man.
Tegan. So tired. I'm so...
Take a nap.
I'll wake you up when we get to news, Brian.
I'm so tired. Like,
can you guys wake me up when we get out of the bad place?
No, Tegan? This is the bad place.
Aw, can you wake me up when we're out?
Oh, no. Oh, man.
I have a house decorated with clown paintings.
Amazing.
Okay.
We've started a sentence twice and failed.
I'll go first. Brian can come back afterwards. So, listen up, guys. Delta, the airline company whose CEO made $92 million last year, who has airport runway employees making about $9 an hour, who are actually trafficking, loading, and unloading fucking airplanes, are thinking about unionizing because they know Delta makes a lot of money and they're not getting any of it. And they already work incredibly long hours with subpar benefits, and they know that the company can do better. And they don't want to because they like holding on to their money. You know what? Who could blame them for it? But the thing is that they're not willing to sit down and take it anymore. And so they're taking steps. They're talking to each other. They're making alliances. They're going to put the money that they have to leverage the company to get better lives for themselves. And the company has the audacity to tell them to buy more video games or go to more football games instead of coming to take their money instead. What that tells me is that Delta's scared because they know what this looks like and it's probably not going to end well for them. That CEO may never make $92 million a year again. And honestly, the world will be better for it.
I fucking hope he never does. Who the shit needs $92 million a year? Who the absolute shit needs $92 million a year?
Yeah, but there's no way that's fair compensation, given everything else that's going on.
All right. So,
no one needs that much money. No one needs that much money. Honestly.
Especially when you're taking it from other people.
Seriously.
If my Latin is not the best, please forgive me. But panem et circenses.
What?
Bread and circuses, Tegan.
Oh, okay.
Like the Romans.
Yeah, this is literally Delta making the like bread and circuses argument and like leaning into it. They're like, who cares about, long-term health care, retirement, and ability to live beyond hand to mouth? Please enjoy these bread and circuses. There are apparently a few other variations of the poster. I'm looking here in the Post article.
Mm-hmm.
Beyond the video games and
the football games
one. There's one which literally just shows a mug of beer.
Ah, shit.
Like they're like, please drink away your sadness. Like,
wait, does it really say?
No.
You know what though? Like, I'm sure they don't make enough income to drink away their sadness. Like,
oh man,
if they did, they would be thinking of unionizing because they'd have they'd have the extra cash to buy alcohol.
Well, I mean that's the thing. Is
and
that
hard
like
drugs?
Oh God.
If you take the cost of palliative substance use, like people, you can't make the problems go away with $700 worth of beer. That's a quote of the fucking day. You can't make your problems go away with $700 worth of beer. But you can sure as shit feel better for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
And that is what Delta is like counting on. They're like, they're really hoping that their fucking employees are these shoeless yokels who are going to sit there and go, man, what if I had $700 worth of beer? Like,
if I had $700, I wouldn't spend it on beer.
Sure, right.
Fucking idiots.
But still, like, basically what they're hoping is that, like, that someone, the Dark Lord can, like, come in, lean on your shoulder, and whisper in your ear, Tegan, and go, Tegan, can you hear me? I am the Dark Lord.
Oh boy, what's up?
Tegan.
Yeah.
I have this to offer you.
Okay, I'm listening. I'm ready.
Do you see these cosplay supplies?
Okay.
Do you see them?
Uh-huh.
You may have these, should you choose to not join the Union.
If I don't join the Union, do I also have enough time to actually use the cosplay supplies, or are they just going to gather dust in my drawers?
Tegan.
I found the loophole! Fuck. Yeah.
When you're not cosplaying, you can watch anime.
Yeah, but do I have time? Do I also get the appropriate amount of time?
Always, Tegan, you're responsible for managing your work-life balance. Your work-life balance. Tegan.
I'm gonna join the Union.
No.
Join the Union. Oh, man.
Tegan, these cosplay supplies are not...
I know, but, like, I could have the most beautiful cosplay in the world, but if I have no time to wear it anywhere, then what the fuck is the point? Also, if you just give me the supplies and I have no time to make the cosplay out of them, they're just gonna hang out. Like...
But Tegan, what if...
It's a bad deal. It's a bad deal.
Tegan, what if I gave you supercilious and condescending productivity books like the 4-Hour Work Week, where I pretend that your exhaustion is entirely of your own making?
No.
Tegan.
That sounds fake.
Not. It's not, though. No, thank you. I'm gonna join the Union. Thanks.
Tegan.
On a side note, have you guys seen the clip of a fucking Steve Harvey telling people that you can't be successful by sleeping 8 hours a day?
Yes, you can.
Yes,
you fucking can. Oh my god.
It's just the latest, like,
Please
dumb
sleep.
shit that, like, Steve
Please
Harvey's
sleep.
been talking about. He
Please.
lost his talk show this week, by the way. Whew. Deplatforming works, y'all. Just letting you know.
This might show how out of touch I am. I was not aware that we were deplatforming Steve Harvey. I don't even know what he did.
Brian, all you need to know is that Steve Harvey is a traitor. That's all you need to know. He's a traitor to the working class. He's a traitor to black people, men and women. He's a traitor to entrepreneurs and anyone that's trying to make anything of themselves.
So what you're saying is he's a dirtbag.
He's a he's a dirtbag. But not, like, as far as, like, R. Kelly is a dirtbag, but, like, as much as a dirtbag that Kenan Thompson wouldn't fuck with him. Like, he doesn't trust that dude.
Well, that is some shit.
I got some eyeshadow in my eyes. Ugh.
Oh, no.
It's okay.
Ugh.
It's part of the burden of trying to do new makeup stuff. Woof. Yes. Yes,
You'd
Brian.
like to buy $700 worth of makeup.
Yes, I would. Yes, I fucking would. You know what that would get me? Maybe 4 eyeshadow palettes. Fuck. I don't think you understand. I bought 1 eyeshadow palette and 1 lipstick, and I spent $89! $89! Fuck! The lipstick wasn't even that expensive. It was only $20.
Oh, God.
To be fair,
That's too wild.
it's the Game of Thrones Urban Decay, or the Urban Decay Game of Thrones line, and it's the Sansa Stark lipstick, and the person recommended to me, because she saw my ginger hair and was like, you need this one, and I was like, okay, and then I put it on, and I was like, oh, yeah, I do. It is the perfect shade for us fucking pale-ass redheads. I love it.
I want that job, Rocky.
Thank
I wanted to
God.
stand in like a mall somewhere and like tell people like, hey, do you feel bad about how you look?
Well, it
Can
wasn't...
you look into this tiny round mirror while I tell you to spend $100?
No, it's not that. I went in and I was like, so, I am gonna have interviews coming up, and I don't have any... Like, the person I talked to did theater with my sister when she was younger, and I was like, I have a lot of theatrical makeup, and I don't have a lot of regular makeup. So I need a new eyeshadow palette that's regular makeup, and I need a lipstick. And my mom wants me to get, like, a matte coffee, and I think that's too intense. And she was like, yes, it is. Here's a nice peachy color that's gonna look good on you, because you're ginger. And I was like, cool, thanks. And then she's like, this palette is literally highlighter, bronzer, blush, and eyeshadow in one. And I was like, oh, thank fuck.
Usually it's like, man.
Usually it's like just eyeshadow.
Yeah.
Or just blush. Or just like one or the other. And I'm like, I have lots of colorful makeup. I don't have anything that's like, this is professional for an interview sort of thing.
Yeah, like standard day-to-day stuff.
Yeah, so now I'm trying to do standard day-to-day makeup every day to, like, get used to it. And also in case I get an interview. Then I'm just ready to go. But today I fucked up a little bit. Oof. And I got some eyeshadow in my eyes and it hurts, but that's okay. It doesn't hurt, it's just my eyes are watering a lot. But it's okay. I really need, like... I need a softer brown mascara, but that's not a color that exists. Like, I can either get a funky color, or I can get, like, browns that are labeled brown, but are actually black.
Yeah.
And, like, there's no eyebrow stuff for gingers. None. Zero. It does not exist. It comes in, like, a fake red color that's too dark, or you can use blonde. That's it. Or you can do what I did and fucking buy the Anastasia fucking cream palette for fucking $100 and mix your own goddamn eyebrow shit. God, fuck. To be fair, I bought it for $100 because it had, like, blue and purple and stuff in it, and so I use it for anime. But I can make my own ginger eyebrow filler if I need.
I don't know any of the beauty blogger shit. Holy shit.
God, the beauty blogger shit is fucking hard. Oh my god. I am just happy that I do not have hooded eyelids. Alex has hooded eyelids, which makes doing any eye makeup on him a pain in the ass. Because, like, so when he opens his eyes, his eyelids, like, none of his eyelid is showing. Because it all tucks right up under his brow ridge.
Right.
So, like, any makeup you put on there is going to smear, and it's going to be hidden entirely. So, like, what is the point?
Yeah. I'm trying to... I don't have a mirror near me. I don't think I have hooded eyelids. I have no idea. Brian, do you have hooded eyelids?
I don't know what that means.
A lot of times, like, if you look up makeup if you go on like, YouTube and you look up, like, makeup for hooded eyelids. Thank you, Alex. you end up getting people who don't have hooded eyelids doing makeup for people who have hooded eyelids without actually showing it on a person who has hooded eyelids. And it's like, it's big time dumb. Big time dumb. If you're gonna do makeup for a specific, like, body style that you do not have, you should find someone with that body style. Fuck.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Do not do makeup for heart-shaped faces if you don't have a heart-shaped face, because you're gonna put your contour and shit on, and it's not actually gonna fucking match what it should look like on their actual face. And it's gonna fuck people up. God, I hate it. I hate it. Oh my god, I love makeup though. Okay, but like eyeshadow tech is real deep, because not only do you need like 15 eyeshadows to get a look down, that's a lie, you need probably 3 and it'll be fine. But like there are 4 different brushes minimum a lot of the time for eyeshadow. And I'm like, oh fuck. So there's that thing. And then on top of that, like, the texture of your eyeshadow completely changes how it actually looks once it's applied. Which is frustrating as fuck.
That's pretty wild.
It is so crazy. And, like, I bought all these really cheap, like, very colorful eyeshadows when I started doing cosplay. Like, literally at Five Below. Everything's $5 and below.
Mm-hmm.
And I got them because they're, like, very vibrant. And I hate them because they're so gritty, and it takes so much to get, like, any color on, and you have to, like, really pack it on there. But, like, if I just gotten, like, a high-quality palette for, like, $90 at the very beginning, like, it's so creamy, it just brushes on like nothing. You only need a little bit, and you'll fucking coat your entire eye. It's crazy, the quality difference. Like, ugh. But then, you gotta make sure that the makeup you're doing is, like, it's animal cruelty-free, and, like, you have to, like, be into the politics of, like, all the different fucking makeup places. Like, Kat Von D is anti-vax. And I used to really like her makeup, but now I can't wear it because she's anti-vax and I don't want to support that shit. Oh my god, measles is a problem again, guys!
So, there is a concept in philosophy that comes up in The Good Place, which is why I remember it. It's called unintended consequences, which is why it makes it so hard for people to be good. Because whenever you take an action, there are, like,
unintended consequences.
Yeah, like, and so, like, even if you do, like, a potentially good thing on the surface, you end up with, like, a bunch of negative points on the back end that you can't see, but still, like, affect, like, your overall score. And, like, I was looking at a lot of shit this past week, and I was just like, there's way too much stuff on the back end of this stuff. Like, how is anyone supposed to navigate the world?
Do your best. Do your best. God. Like, I already know, like, I can't be vegan. I understand that. Because the amount of energy to, like, cook and try to actually enjoy a lot of, like, vegetables and stuff without the benefit of, like, dairy would probably kill me. I wouldn't eat anything and I would starve myself to death because I'm a picky eater. And I understand that. But, like, I also try to make better choices. So, like, if I can buy a vegan option of, like, a cookie or, like, that sort of thing, like, I'll get that. But I'll still get my milk because I like milk. I like milk. It's tasty. I don't like almond milk as much. And I do not like coconut milk. I have tried.
Coconut milk's not that great.
It's like,
There's some good soy milks out there.
Yeah, there's some good soy milks. And Alex likes, organic milk a lot. But organic milk's just expensive.
Couldn't soy milk just be labeled pretty much sugar juice?
It's just bean juice. It's bean juice.
Yeah, I mean, basically.
You squished it. Soy milk is coffee.
Ooh, I made nachos for the potluck. Well, no, I made the cheese for the potluck, and they wanted me to make it spicy. And the people that normally have, like, big spicy problems, like, are no longer part of, like, the group.
Aww.
So, it's okay. Like, she moved to another team, but she still eats with us sometimes. But recently she moved to, like, nights, and apparently she's really happy with it. At least, you know, it's the first couple of weeks, so, like, that'll probably wane. But at the moment, she's really happy with how her schedule's shaking out.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. And then, but yeah, so I brought nacho cheese, and I put a pound of serrano peppers and like about 20 little habaneros just like chopped up, and I let them slow cook in the shit, and it was pretty wild. Like it was actually pretty hot, but I put enough milk in it this time that it didn't like ruin anyone's like insides, because like I definitely gotten like texts like at 10 p.m. like, damn it, Rocky, this is your fault. People just like text me on the can or whatever. But the cheese came out really good, and like, but it was really hot, and everyone was like really like shaking through it, but like they couldn't stop eating.
They were like, "This is delicious, but also I'm dying."
Yeah, like they got to the point where like their body basically like realized, oh, you're not going to stop eating this, and it stopped like screaming at them that this is too hot. You know, like it's not quite like burning out your taste buds, but like your taste buds just kind of get over it. After,
I can't wait for you to try and feed me, and I'm just like, oh, this has this in it. I don't like that.
I'm gonna crack that code. Like I'm gonna request a list like beforehand of
maybe
like problem
you should
ingredients.
maybe you should make a list of common ingredients you use in cooking, and I'll just cross off all the ones I don't eat.
I mean, I'll give you a comment.
That might be an easier way to do it.
Okay, because Tegan likes sweet things.
Tegan does not eat fish.
Right, Tegan doesn't eat fish because she's allergic.
Yeah,
I still don't
she'll
understand.
die.
But Tegan will die if she eats fish. We will leave fish alone.
She won't
Red
die.
meat's
She'll just,
okay?
like, immediately vomit. Yeah, red meat's great.
Okay.
Chicken's great. Pork's great. Lamb's iffy.
Okay. What about legumes versus... Oh, fuck. What's the other kind of vegetable? Brian, what am I thinking of?
Oh, wait. Legumes are beans, right?
Yeah, legumes is beans.
Oh, legumes are beans. Oh, then what am I thinking of? I'm thinking of greens. Whatever.
I don't like greens that are cooked too much.
Okay.
I don't like anything wilty. I don't like anything wet.
Nothing wilty, nothing wet.
I prefer my food separated out on the plate so I can see all of them.
Oh, okay. So like a Sally. That makes sense.
Like a what?
There's a movie, When Harry Met Sally. Met Sally? Meet Sally? Brian?
Met.
Thank you. Okay. Yeah. And like Sally's like portrayed as this really like high-strung character that wants all her food separated so she can combine it on her own terms.
Yeah, that's definitely preferable.
Okay. Deconstructed, red meat's cool, nothing wilty, nothing wet, no fish.
No fish.
That's entirely doable. Yo, what if I...
No hard-boiled eggs.
How do you feel about, like, pastrami?
It's okay.
What about corned beef?
No.
No corned beef.
No.
Okay. I'm thinking maybe like a deconstructed sandwich. Something like that.
Sandwiches are okay, but I prefer sauces on the side first so I can decide whether or not I like them before I go into the sandwich.
Right. Like, that's why it's deconstructed. So, like, essentially you'd have the pieces and all the ingredients are, like, prepared, and then you get to decide on the configuration.
Okay, that's fair. I don't like things on my salads, or on my sandwiches. I also don't like things on my salads. My preferred salad is raw baby spinach, just the leaves, and red wine vinegar. And that's it.
Tegan, I'm not sure that's a salad.
That's a salad.
Okay.
It's leaves in a bowl. That's a salad.
Tegan, that's not what salad means. Okay, whatever. It's cool.
Okay, let's look up the definition of salad so I can decide whether or not the only salad I eat is a salad.
Okay, we'll do that, but then we actually have to do the news.
A cold dish. Oh, it's got to be a mixture. Ugh.
Yes.
A cold dish of various mixtures of raw or cooked vegetables, usually seasoned with oil, vinegar, or other dressings, and sometimes accompanied by meat, fish, or other ingredients. Oh, yeah. So I just have one raw vegetable.
Yeah, I don't think that's a salad.
What is that,
leaves.
then?
It's a collection of leaves. It's leaves in a bowl.
I prefer one very specific type of leaf in a bowl.
Yeah.
I don't like arugula, and I don't like cabbage, and I don't like iceberg lettuce, because there's no nutrition in that, and I don't like romaine, and I don't what?
Pump the brakes and hold the phone.
Pump the brakes, hold the phone.
All the good parts of salad are the green parts, and
Tegan
iceberg lettuce are not green.
Tegan,
it's mostly
the
white.
one who's like, hey guys, I made an omelet with jelly beans.
I did that for an experiment. I did that so you didn't have to. It was not very good. I don't recommend it unless you're only going to use the white jelly beans, because those are like basic vanilla, and they're actually
Tegan
okay.
out
But
here
the rest of them are
who
a bad
thinks that
idea.
there is any acceptable version of a jelly bean omelet is
There
like...
is.
It's like, I
mean,
have complaints
there's
about
some
salads
rule.
based on lack of nutritional value.
I don't like carrots in my salads. But I don't like that, I think, more because, like, I don't like shredded carrots, and that's usually the preferred method of putting them in salads. I like dipping my carrots in, like, ranch.
All right.
But not really ranch in, like, other stuff that has ranch as a base.
Because you want the big crunch.
Yeah, you got to get that crunch.
Okay.
You gotta munch that crunch. Carrots are sugar vegetables, though.
They kind of are, yeah.
I like sweet potatoes, but I only like them with brown sugar and cinnamon, or with black raspberry sauce.
Rocky.
Yes?
Rocky. Do you see these weighted blankets?
I mean, I have one of those. I bought one last week.
Do you want more of them?
I don't know. They only tell me it's supposed to be like 10% of my body weight. I'm already pushing like 12 on this one.
Rocky.
Yeah, it's...
Do you want video games?
Well, yeah. Video games are great.
Yes, then spend your money on video games.
I mean,
Rocky.
I probably will. But like, if I join the union, I'm pretty sure I'll have more time and money to spend on video games.
One
It's an
second.
investment.
I, the Dark Lord, must now make a phone call.
Phone call, huh?
Hello? Darker Lord? This is Dark Lord.
Oh, shit. Darker Lord?
They're on to me, and they seem to have figured out that $700 in union dues actually translates to, on average, a $15,000 a year increase in wages.
Oh, fuck. 15K? I didn't know it was that big. Let's
Whoops.
go.
Whoops. Okay. All right. I will go with that, Darker Lord. Thank you.
Teague, what are you going to do with your 15 grand?
Well, I'm gonna use it to actually commission a cosplay, so I don't have to worry about making it. And then
Ooh, that
it'll
sounds
also
nice.
be better quality than what I could make, and I'll feel better in it.
Rocky,
Yes.
I may have received direction.
Okay.
Do you want a bunch of hand jibbers?
I'm sorry, hand jippers?
Fuck! God damn it.
That what you
All right.
said?
Yes. Ugh.
Oh, God.
God. All right. So, like, there's some things there I want to hold on to as far as
For
Impossible Coin canon. One, the idea of, like, a devil who, like, is just, like, the actual devil, but we all didn't know that there was, like, a bigger devil who was the devil's boss.
I'm down. Like, we've been dealing with the middle management devil the whole time.
Yeah, like, none of us knew. Jesus didn't know. No one knows. Like,
I mean, God knows, but he's not going to tell us.
exactly. Like, we have no idea that what should have happened in the fucking Garden of Gethsemane is that Jesus should have turned around and said, I want to talk to your supervisor.
Oh, fuck! Damn, maybe white women's are the paragons of our time, dude.
Ugh.
The Karens were the heroes we needed, but we didn't deserve.
Oh, let me speak to your supervisor is actually a rallying cry to push back the most evil.
Oh my god. Amazing.
Oh god.
Man.
Alright, this whole Delta thing. I'm glad that somehow I was able to make fun in the face of true evil.
In the face of true evil, we gotta do it, man.
God, I can't believe these fucking posters, guys. I'm sorry. Like,
I mean, they look fake. They look like some random Photoshop
they
nonsense.
look like if you were trying to make joke posters about capitalism.
Yeah.
They really do. Like, they are sincerely that completely out of touch and awful. Like,
Brian,
why
imagine
would
showing
you
that to
do
yourself
this?
in like 2009. Imagine trying to show that to yourself in like the year 2001.
Fuck. Like, imagine trying to show yourself after the invention of the printing press.
Well, most of that would just kind of be like, what's a video game? Yo, imagine showing Ben Franklin an Xbox. Oh, shoot, that probably would have ruined his life. Oh, my God.
Well, fuck this whole revolution.
I'm busy playing Halo.
What's up, nerds?
Imagine Thomas Jefferson on Fortnite. Like, holy shit.
Wow. Ugh. So, like, guys, I grew up in Charlottesville, right? And first of all, like, telling people you grew up in Charlottesville now is different than telling people you grew up in Charlottesville 2 years ago.
Yeah, that definitely makes sense. It's a lot's happened, Brian.
Yeah, so, like, you tell people, 2 years ago you grew up in Charlottesville, they're like, oh, where's that? And you're like, you do the charming thing, you're like, oh, you flip over a nickel, and you see that building? Yeah. Well, that's in my town. Oh. You tell people that you grew up in Charlottesville now, they're like, oh. Is everyone there, like, mean racists?
Is everyone a mean racist? Yes. Yes, they are.
Oh, no.
And
if they're over a certain age, yes.
I don't know about all that, Tegan. I'm not going to throw away all the old people.
I'm going to throw most of them out.
You literally just threw them all out.
Yep. Sorry, old people.
Sorry, old people.
Sorry, old people. Stop being racist. You can come back.
But I guess where I was going was like, what happens when the out-of-towners see you, the townie in Charlottesville, and they are lost? A one-act play, performed briefly by Brian and a unwitting volunteer. Rocky will play the part of the unwitting volunteer.
Sounds about right. Let's get it.
Hello. Can you tell me how to get to Monticello?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just going to Wendy's.
All right, bye. Now, what may not have been clear in our one-act play is that I, the out-of-towner, was incapable of seeing Monticello, but wanted to go there. I can't even picture the volume of drinking that Monticello tour guides do instead of paying union dues.
Jeez.
Because, like, I think that in the 20-odd years, 20 years and change I lived in that town, that I never encountered somebody who wanted to go to Monticello who could summon the ability to, like, say it correctly. I can, hey, where's Monticello? And, like,
Monticello.
Yeah,
oh, no.
Yeah. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, guys. Come on, it's not hard. It's not hard. I'm assuming you've heard someone say the word at some point. Yeah, well, I have. I just don't care. I do what I want.
Oh, okay.
Oh, all right. Well, this all feels like one giant, like, because I went onto the Washington Post while Tegan was animating, and so I saw something about labor, and so that's where we ended up.
Yeah, we talk about labor on the show. We do that.
Yeah. So, guys, you want to do the news?
I mean, I guess.
Tegan, what do you have for us?
We have more struggles in labor, Brian. Please grab your beer. Here we go. Rito Games. You know Rito, those people who make League of Legends. Yes, I'm calling them Rito on purpose, Rocky, before you, like... flip.
I didn't say anything.
Before you flip, I am calling them Rito on purpose.
I'm definitely just sitting here.
Riot Games employees are protesting the forced arbitration of... So, remember when Riot was being sued for discrimination and sexual harassment of female female employees. Yeah. So they forced those cases into arbitration instead of letting them go to trial as sexual discrimination and assault cases. And so now, on May 6th, over 200 workers walked out in protest. Yay! Isn't that great?
It's a step in the right direction,
yeah.
I think.
At the end of the demonstration, the organizers set a deadline for the company to respond, which is May 16th, which is Riot's next scheduled all-hands meeting. So
my guess is what happens
we'll
is
see.
Some guy is going to walk out on stage at that meeting and say, "We hear you."
They did do that about 8 months ago, so it wouldn't be the first time. But yeah, I don't know how much of Riot is really going to change.
They appear to be a bad company that does bad things, Rocky. Like,
They do, yeah.
Oh. And I saw that, like, Riot tried this old chestnut, which was assume that people's self-interest is enough of their primary driver that they'll just act to their self-interest and let whatever it is go. Riot was like, "Hey guys." First they tried this one. "Hey guys, what if we offered future employees employment without an arbitration clause?" And people were like, "Nope."
Yeah, right. Like,
and then Riot was like, okay, fair enough. What if we offer current employees and former employees no arbitration clause, released from their existing arbitration clauses, so long as they are not currently suing us? And people were like, nope, to their credit. Like,
roll my eyes.
So,
yeah.
Fuck off, Riot. Like, when we do our business at the end of the year, where we try to decide, was this a funny goof, which was stupid, or actual evil, offering all of your employees release from their arbitration clause to try and get them to stop a labor act falls into the evil column. So,
I mean, they've kind of been evil. The thing that did it for me was when they were, after the first, like, "we hear you" conversation, they said that they were going to start doing, like, smaller, like, group meetings, and they were going to schedule them on a spreadsheet, and, like, you got to, like, opt into the meetings using, like, the spreadsheet, which was, like, obviously, like, a roundup of, like, the spreadsheet to determine who not to promote and, like, who to potentially fire. And it's just like, holy shit.
My favorite thing is, like, they have signs. Like, they walked out with signs, and one of the ones featured in the article we're looking at is, "It shouldn't take all this to do the right thing." And I'm just like, that's like the biggest mood.
Can we get that sign to Delta employees?
Honestly, I'm down for, like, a Video Games X air travel, like, labor movement. That sounds dope. Hopefully there's some crossover there.
Are we looking for NetherRealm Cross a Delta tag battle?
Oh, fuck. Yo, I'd love to fuck up Scorpion with, like, an airline attendant. Like, that sounds great.
Man. I just want a planes finishing move. Like, here's Baraka, I'm gonna fly a fucking plane into him.
Oh my god, that'd be great. I don't think that'd be allowed, though.
Can I get Sub-Zero doing the safety demonstration?
Oh, shit.
Oh god, that'd be great.
I just want Sub-Zero with an emote that does the safety dance. Yes. I'm down for that.
I want someone to do like, they get the life jacket, and they do, like, the fake blow.
I really want that to be Sub-Zero because of the ninja outfits. I think putting the little jacket on him would look funny. I want Scorpion pressing the call an attendant button. And then, like, classic Scorpion, other Scorpion is, like, at the front of the plane and just, like, get overhears him from his seat, but it doesn't work because the fasten seatbelt light is on.
Oh my god.
Rocky, do we have any news which is not heartless corporations?
Well, I mean, that's up for the audience to decide. But Tencent has killed their PUBG ploy in China. Long live Game for Peace.
What?
After a year of waiting to monetize PUBG in China, Tencent took down the game and replaced it with anti-terrorism game for Peace, which got monetization and approval last month. Tencent has described Game for Peace as a tactical shooting game developed in-house, which, quote, pays tribute to the blue sky warriors that guard our country's airspace, in reference to the Chinese Air Force. They also say that the game is very different. However, people in China, when they loaded up Game for Peace after playing PUBG, they found that the game was almost exactly the same. Quoted, the gameplay, the background, the graphic design, and the characters are almost the same. Their progress was also transferred 1-to-1, so it's not even like they lost levels or anything. Just seems like they just put their account straight up in this new game, Game for Peace. And it's real silly. Like, I mean, you still run around, you pick up guns, you shoot at people, but instead of like dying or like falling to the ground, like they like kneel and then they like wave goodbye and then they disappear. Just, I don't know. Like,
okay.
One of the weirdest gaming deaths I've ever seen in my life. However, if Tencent's able to like leverage PUBG's 70 million daily users in China, they could end up making 8 to 10 billion yuan in annual revenue, which translates to about $1.5 to $1.5 billion. Oh, God. But I guess if I were Tencent and I couldn't make money off of PUBG there, I would definitely make some weird Chinese knockoff and have them just monetize that instead. Tencent can apparently do.
I mean, whatever floats your goat.
So, all right. I have questions.
Uh-huh.
We have answers.
Fantastic. Does all right? What with the progress transferring 1-to-1? Is this like on a back end server in fucking Korea, matching players in China with players outside of China, and so like that way, when a player in China murders me, who is playing PUBG, what they, Game for Peace players, see is me waving goodbye and then disappearing. Like, are these both actually the same game running with, like, superficial visual differences? And so they can murder players from around the world, and the experience they have is this?
I don't think it's been confirmed that like PUBG or that Game for Peace is simply a mod of PUBG. I don't think that's been confirmed yet, and I'm not even sure if Game for Peace's servers aren't actually housed in China.
Okay, all right, because that I was going to say like that seems to be one of the likely actual sticking points, because the default voice chat setting for PUBG is just proximity based. Like, is another character nearby, you can hear them. And I can see China not being wild about that.
Right.
Like, oh, you could easily just have hard to track conversations with people outside of China. I'm sitting here looking at some screenshots of the game. And gosh, this is PUBG.
Yeah, no, it's literally PUBG.
Right. And so, like, I have to wonder, like, where did the work go? Is this actually PUBG? Like, if you know the meme where the guy's, like, slapping the hood and is like, this baby does this? Like,
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This baby can hold so many bees in it.
Yeah. This feels like that meme. Like, I'm not sure I believe it's another game. I don't think it's another game. I mean, good for them. They got their big China money, or they're going to get their big China money.
Yeah.
But, gosh.
Is it because this game can hold so many bees in it?
Yes.
Is that the problem?
Yep. Obviously.
We gotta turn those bees down.
No, we need more bees, guys.
No, less bees. Less bees.
There's definitely a problem.
Would anyone like to dunk on Todd Howard?
Would anyone not like to dunk on Todd Howard?
Find me that man.
I really want to have someone show me, like, Todd Howard is hot enough.
Oh my god. That'd be amazing.
I want to see that clown.
So, Bethesda.
Our good friends.
Our good friends Bethesda are at it again. They have shit the bed once more. Bethesda is about to release another expansion for ESO called Elsewhere. So named for the region in Tamriel where the Khajiit come from. There's a little Elder Scrolls lore for you.
I hear they have where if you have coin.
It's true. To celebrate the impending release of Elsewhere for ESO, Bethesda released a promotional tabletop role-playing game campaign. All sounds so good so far, right? Like,
Yeah, this is fine.
Yeah. Only D&D players noticed that they had played this fucking campaign before in 2016.
What?
Yep. So Bethesda's Elsewhere campaign appears to be cribbing from a 2016 D&D campaign module called The Black Road. For fun, here is a passage from the Elsewhere campaign. Traveling in the Elsewhere desert is slow, hot, and full of sizzling heat from the sun. There are no clouds, no promise of water. Calreem likes to start moving well before sunrise, when the full glory of the sun makes the dunes look like diamonds. Here is a passage from the Dungeons & Dragons module, The Black Road. Travel in the Anarok Desert is slow, hot, and full of blistering sun.
Oh, Jesus.
There are no clouds, no promise of water anywhere.
Wow! That's plagiarism!
Yes,
That's
yes, it
blatant
is.
plagiarism! Wow!
Azam likes to start moving well before sunrise.
Oh
That
my
is
God.
what I call plagiarism. Shit!
When the moon's full glory makes the dunes look like mountains of diamonds.
I hope they all go to jail. Who fucking wrote that? I hope they lose their college degree and go to jail.
So, the folks who wrote the D&D campaign,
The actual campaign, you mean?
yeah,
Right, okay.
the thing that got stole,
Mm-hmm.
said, we have no comment until we have a chance to fully discuss it and understand the ramifications.
Oh my God.
So basically, we need to decide if we're suing these people.
Yeah, you're suing them. Sue them.
And
Sue them for fucking everything.
Bethesda pulled it and said they will investigate the source. Which sounds a lot like OJ trying to find the true killers. Like, what the fuck do you mean investigate the source? Like, the source is D&D. The people who stole it, you. Like
No, they're obviously, Brian, they're trying to pick which intern to fire. Like, that's what's going on.
That's not... The intern obviously did not make those decisions, though.
No, they did not. Yeah, I'm not saying it's just. I mean, I'm saying that's what Bethesda's doing right now. They're trying to figure out who's the least important person we can fire to make this go away.
Who's the guy who fucking approved it, that's the guy you should fire. Jesus. Who's the boss who said, yes, this is good to ship out? Without fucking running it by anybody who knew any fucking thing. What did your legal department do? Honestly, they should be running that shit.
There's no way there's a single lawyer working at Bethesda. I don't believe it.
That's why I said the department.
All right. And here's the fun part about this. If we run this back, and we kind of do the whole who has what money game. Dungeons and Dragons is published by TSR.
Mm-hmm.
TSR is now a subsidiary of Wizards of the Coast.
Right.
Wizards of the Coast is owned by fucking Hasbro.
Oh, shit.
So, basically, what Bethesda has done has awakened a slumbering giant and stolen from somebody who got Hasbro money.
Oh my god.
Yo, I'd play that D&D campaign. Let's go.
What? Yeah, that sounds like a great one, honestly. You have stolen from the giant Hasbro's lair.
Go fuck.
Actually, wait, better one. Not you didn't. This town has stolen from the giant Hasbro's lair, but they don't tell you that. They tell you that the giant Hasbro is fucking bearing down on their town, and they don't know why. What have they done to offend it so? And you go up to kill the giant, and it turns out they fucking stole all his shit. And you're like, oh wait. Hey giant, wait.
I was like, it's cool, giant, let's go fuck him up together.
Yeah, let's go fuck him up. Fuck it up, Kenneth.
Fuck it up, Kenneth. Ah. Work.
Guys, legit question. Fearless inventory. How many times in the last, I don't know, rolling 8 months have we been like, so Bethesda again?
It comes up.
It does.
It's pretty often.
A lot, yeah.
Remember when you could go to check on your support ticket and just read everyone else's support tickets?
That was a good time.
Do you remember when you could go on read not only everyone's support ticket, but find out where they lived,
their credit card information?
Yep.
Oh man, remember the bag debacle?
Oh god, I'm still waiting on our bag.
Oh god.
In case you're wondering, we're still waiting on that bag.
Is this a real thing? Are you actually waiting for a bag?
Yeah, we're actually waiting for a bag.
Did you request the bag?
We did.
This is great news.
We're still waiting on a bag that we requested after they solved their ticket issue and you could no longer see everyone else's ticket.
God, it was 6 months ago. Holy shit.
We're going to need to check out on this on the reg.
No bag. I'll just start off at, hey everybody, welcome to A Possible Coin, still no bag.
Okay, so now we have Shed Watch and Bag Watch.
Somehow they're going to end up sending the bag to my father. It's going to be incredible.
Oh my god! Your father will hoard the bag.
It just stays in the shed.
The bag must not leave the shed.
We'll never find out that you got the bag until after your father passes and you're going through his shed of stuff.
Oh, God.
You'll find the bag and be like, what is this?
So, honestly, if Bethesda's E3 presentation is anything but fucking Todd Howard sitting on the stage for 45 minutes going, I'm sorry, they've failed.
I just want to know where my bag is.
Good job, Bethesda.
Where is the bag? I was very excited about this bag, and I still don't have it.
You're keeping Tegan from securing the bag.
90% of the reason I got that was so I could get that bag. Because the bag was fucking cool.
Do you remember that time that they released Elder Scrolls Blades? And it was a Skinner box, which had blind box microtransactions?
Oh, yeah.
What?
Oh.
What?
That happened a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
You remember the mobile game that you could play on Xbox One and the Nintendo Switch and the PS4 and on your phones all together, guys?
Right. Yep. Oh God.
Yeah. God.
Bethesda, what the fuck? Are you trying to go out of business at this point? Is this just how much shit can we do before they finally shut us down? We're tired of making video games. Please stop. Is that what's going on? Is this a cry for help?
They even had a bad Twitter moment this week, too.
What'd they do on Twitter?
All right.
What didn't they do on Twitter? Let's be real.
Fucking clowns.
So Bethesda, through the account for Rage 2...
Oh, wait, no, I did see that.
Oh, yeah, okay, all right. I'm
What
glad you're on
happened?
this, Rocky.
I didn't. Wait.
Okay, so there was a tweet where a journalist was posting their latest article, like in leading up to Rage 2's release.
Mm-hmm.
But the headline was like, if you didn't know that Rage 2 was coming out in 4 days, I can't really blame you. And then like the official like Rage 2 account replies to that tweet. It's like, who even are you? Like antagonize.
Oh, even better, Rocky. It's LOL. Who even are you?
Yeah, like he's just straight up like antagonizing like the journalist
What?
for trying to bring attention to a game that they didn't market properly.
What?
Yeah.
Are you fucking with
Nope.
me?
Nah, I'll DM it to you, like, for sure.
This is
Please DM it to me. What the fuck?
so. This is Bethesda's week: stealing D&D modules and dragging journos on Twitter. And like Kotaku also went public with the fact that Bethesda has not sent them a review copy in 4.5 years.
They haven't even replied to an email in
Yep,
4.5
okay, all right.
years.
I guess I buried the lead there. But
What the fuck?
and it's easy for
Bethesda, what are you doing? I think they don't want to make video games anymore. I think they're tired and want to go home.
like it's really easy for us to dunk on Activision on this show because Activision is terrible, and it's easy for us to dunk on EA because EA is also terrible. But lest we never fucking forget that, Jesus Christ, Bethesda, oh my god.
What fucking garbage. They're garbage in a way that no one else can possibly hope to match in 1,000 years.
Yep.
Fucking Bethesda.
What the fuck?
Oh, what's the next story? Who has that? It's not me, right?
No, it's me.
Oh, okay.
It's me! It's
For
about
sure.
my favorite thing!
Oh, snap. What is it?
It's about Pokemon! It turns out I'm even smarter than I thought I was. So it turns out, a study published in Nature Human Behavior shows that humans have a region of the brain that responds to cartoon characters more than other images. And it turns out that this region of the brain, the study focused on adults divided into groups that played Pokemon as kid and groups that did not. And when recognizing images of various subjects, like animals and faces and cartoons and stuff, experienced Pokemon players, quote, 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 experienced Pokemon players, occipitotemporal sulcus, which normally shows a preference for animals, was more active when looking at Pokemon. This result supports a theory called eccentricity bias, which suggests that the size of the images we're looking at and whether we're looking at it with central or peripheral vision will predict which area of the brain will respond. But really it means that the occipitotemporal sulcus stores all your Pokemon data. And so I have the strongest one!
So this is an idea that like people who started playing Pokemon young are putting information about Pokemon in the part of the brain where people normally store like animal information.
Yes. Because they are animals. They are tiny animals. They're tiny magical animals. It's great.
Basically, like, your brain places them in the same place. The reason it's important to the study is because for eccentricity bias, they need to confirm that, like, you had to be able to look at something, like, directly, because since they differentiate between central or peripheral vision, people see animals in their peripheral vision, but, like, you never really looked at Pokemon that way, because you were looking directly at your screen or whatever. And so, generally speaking, they use the results of, like, the Pokemon activity to like support the bias of like the brain reacting in certain areas, like the occipitotemporal sulcus, as opposed to how animals activate that particular part of the brain.
Man.
Mine is very strong, and I know all the Pokemon.
I can't even remember how many Pokemon there are right now.
There are like 856.
That's a weird number. But okay. 856.
Let me check. Let me double check. 807.
Oh, okay.
I was close.
That's still a weird number.
Yeah, that's still pretty close.
It's divisible by 3. That's cool.
Woo! I mean, it's gonna depend part on how many Pokemon they add in the Pokemon, like the next game.
Sword Shield?
And whether or not like Meltan is part of that region or not.
Oh god, what if Meltan's like actually like regionless? That'd be so weird.
Right, if it's in a different region, then it would be there may be a different number of Pokemon. Yay!
Wait, does Meltan not have like a official Pokemon number?
Meltan is let me look. Meltan's officially number 808.
Okay.
And then Melmetal, which is its evolved form, is 809. So I guess there are 809 total. But that doesn't include everybody from the new region. That's only known Pokemon.
Damn, and 809's like a prime number. It's gross.
Well, that's okay. We don't know what numbers Grookey, Scorbunny, and Sobble are.
That's true.
So, if they add another 151 Pokemon...
Brian, how many Pokemon you think they're going to add to Sword and Shield?
My guess is in the neighborhood of 150. Like, I get the feeling that Sword and Shield, in addition to all of the things it is going to be just based on the timing of the product, what other Pokemon products prior to this would have had the ability to, like, onboard new players. The part of me that understands the way business works and hashtag brands work say around 150 Pokemon, and more than a few of them will generally call to mind Pokemon from the first gen.
I'm gonna say they're gonna add at most 90 new Pokemon just because they're having Pokemon from literally every other region in the game.
I think we'll actually get something closer to 100, but a part of me wants them to actually do something huge like 200.
Ooh.
Since Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, which are 4 games, they only added about 50 Pokemon to the Pokedex.
Mm-hmm.
And they did like Alolands, which they revamped maybe a third of Gen 1. So like there wasn't actually a lot of new pokes, and the game itself was pretty small. The end game stuff wasn't like anywhere as robust as like Emerald, let alone like Omega Ruby and Sapphire. And the Ultra Beast was like more story and more cutscenes, but it didn't translate to that much more gameplay. So I'd love to see like a world where they just add like way too many Pokemon. Like even if they just like finish like designs that were probably left over from like the Alolan Age or stuff that they wanted to do but didn't like pull the trigger on at that time.
So I guess another possibility is that one of the things that they do is this is the first game since they introduced the idea of variants. So it's possible that we will get to like fake Great Britain,
Upside Down Great Britain.
Yeah, we'll get to Upside Down. We will get to Upside Down Great Britain.
Okay, Britain.
It's
alright.
we'll get to OK Britain, and we're like, okay, here's an OK Britain Snorlax. I'm guessing there will be a decent number of those, and those are a good way to, like, I guess, flesh out your sensation of newness, because experienced players, new and old, will look at OK Britain Snorlax and be like, That feels new, because it is new. It's a weird thing that they haven't seen before, without actually adding a new number to the Pokedex. Because what is the total number of Pokemon right now? Like, total.
809.
809.
Okay, so I guarantee you that at some point someone somewhere was having a meeting and raised their hand and said, "Boss, when we get to 1,000, it's going to be kind of a big deal." And someone's like, "Oh, you're right. Like, it's going to be a real big deal."
That 1,000th Pokemon better be a mythic rare. Honestly.
It's gotta be. It's probably gonna be cute, too.
It's gotta be super cute. It's gotta be like Jirachi levels of cute.
It wouldn't surprise me if the next Pokemon game, released in 2 different variants, is called Pokemon 1001 and Pokemon 1002. Because they know that when they cross that benchmark for Pokemon nerds, it's going to be a big deal, but it's also kind of a problem for casual, curious observers. People who are like, "Man, I haven't played Pokemon since I was a kid. Could I get back in? Is that a thing I could do? Is that something is conceivably within reach?" And like, if you do like any kind of superficial scratching of the surface, even if you have 999 Pokemon, 999 Pokemon still feels a lot less than 1,000. Like, when you add that digit, people are like, "All right, fuck it. Like, there's no way. There's no way. There's just too many now. Like, I can't catch them all."
You can if you believe. Just believe in yourself.
Taking up 45 and my cardiologist is angry at me.
Also, like, catching them all has always been like a hardcore challenge, I feel like.
Yeah.
Like, almost as hardcore as like straight up like endgame battling. Because I mean, I know people that are straight up collectors, and like they're going to like every event to like pick up everything. There's like, I think the people that have like a complete Pokedex on any game, I feel like I can count on my hands. Like, there's not a lot of them. And like, I've definitely been like engaged with the scene for a really long time. And I guess to like the point of variants, I'm not sure how I feel about them yet. Cause like, Game Freak has basically done 2 different things with variants, which are either vertical or horizontal like changes with the Pokemon. Horizontal was actually first because we had, well, I mean, Mew and Mewtwo is probably the first one, but they have unique numbers. But the Deoxys forms, which were like attack, defense, speed, and like the standard one.
Yeah.
They all share a Pokemon number, but they all like, they have different like just stat distributions, and that was the main difference between them. They had the same movesets, or not movesets, but move pools. They had access to the same moves and everything, but they were virtually like different Pokemon because they played entirely differently and they looked different. And then they did Mega Evolutions, which was an interesting way to get a lot of people back into it, because like people wanted to play Pokemon, but they kind of just wanted to run Charizard again. So they made like new and better Charizard. And then like Alolan came out, but Alolan didn't, like, while they were interesting, they weren't really good, I guess. Like, I mean, some of them are really cute. Like Alolan Vulpix and Alolan Ninetales are really great. And like Alolan Muck is really an interesting idea, like throwing the dark typing on top of its poison.
Mm-hmm.
But like you don't see a lot of Alolans in like competitive play at all. And it's just like a new colorful thing to look at that didn't translate to like the core mechanics of the game. Like, it's just, here are like off-color versions of the Pokemon that you know. And like they are different. Like, they have different typings and whatnot, but that's about it. Like, they didn't turn out to be so special. And I understand like the idea of like not really wanting to shake up the meta that much, which is also probably why they didn't add that many Pokemon when they did Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. But I don't know if like alternate forms like Alolan or something new is a mineable gimmick for them.
Okay, alright. Like, I thought for a second you might be hyperbolic here, but then I went and I pulled up a list of the 18 Alolan variants to find out how much they suck.
Yeah, they're not like exceptionally great.
And I would like to call some special attention to Alolan Doug Trio?
Oh yeah,
with the
cool
blonde hair. And it's steel typing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck is this
that
shit?
makes sense. Yep.
Yeah, it just gave it a new fire weakness. Like, thanks a lot, Game Freak.
Really, what they should have done is made a Alolan Doug Trio, like, 3 mini volcanoes stacked on top of each other.
Yo, that would have
That'd
been
have
dope!
been great! Wouldn't that have been great? Fuck! But no! We were given Surfer Doug Trio instead.
Yeah, right.
Or what is it with palette swap Meowth?
Yeah, it just gains a dark typing.
And then it gets fat when it evolves.
Oh, yeah. And dude, you've seen, like, Alolan Rattata and Alolan Raticate, which, like, definitely looks like some scoundrel shitter.
I mean, I'm on board with these, like, Rattatas and Raticates. Like, they look fun. They look like they're newer than Whimsy.
They look like mob bosses.
Yeah. But, like, a lot of these are just like, fuck it, here's a blue one. It looks like fuck it, here's a blue one was the solution to, like, at least a third of these.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like,
definitely.
Rocky. So what are we going to do with Sandshrew? Fuck it. Here's a blue one.
Dude, and I was mad because, like, I love Sandshrew and Sandslash. I know they're not good. But also, a Sandslash was the reason I beat Red and Gold the first time. Because I just didn't have a Pokemon with Earthquake. And, like, that Pikachu wrecked my shit. But, like, I was really excited for, like, a Alolan Sandshrew. Because I'm like, Ice Steel? That could be really cool. Like, we could actually run, like, a defensive set on it. And there's just nothing good for it. Like, they didn't think about... They made a blue one, and then they didn't, like, think about how anyone would ever play it.
Right.
And, like, that really fucking sucks.
Okay, who wants Vulpix?
I love Vulpix.
I got a blue one.
I know, but he's Ice type. He's Ice Fairy type, which is fucking cool.
Yeah.
Now, if only they had also updated regular Fire Vulpix to be Fire Psychic or Fire Ghost.
Fire Dark?
Dude, there are so many Fire Dark Pokemon, though.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe Fire Ghost actually would have been good.
Fire Ghost or Fire Psychic would have been fun.
Who wants Geodude?
Fire Ghost Alolan Marowak was good, too. Oh, Alolan Golem was whack. Like, fucking garbage. And times 4 weeks to ground? Like, what do you want me to do with this? Like, oh, jeez.
I think I'm on board with this Alolan Muck.
Alolan Muck was actually one of the better ones.
Yeah.
And, like, Alolan Marowak has some use in mid-game, but not in competitive play.
But, like, it appears to be that there are 3 that they tried. A couple they got lucky on, and then, like, the rest suck shit.
Yeah. It's like, maybe... I don't doubt that Game Freak, if they really wanted to, like, buy into, like, Alolan or, like, variant Pokemon, they could make some really interesting stuff. But they haven't, and I'm not sure they really want
like,
to.
I mean, this is one of those things where, like, I don't think this is, like, in and of itself a bad idea. You know, like, I think that, like, it is a good idea, because it makes sense, the idea that, like, individual species would have some kind of, like, not necessarily, like, forking on, like, a species or genus level, but just, like, there are going to be things that will happen within a species in order to make it more survivable in different regions.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, some of this shit is just like, and here's a blue one. And it's like, this is lazy. But then you look at stuff like Exeggutor, and you're like, this is really cool. Like, this feels like...
That makes sense. Like, tropical air, closer to the equator, like, more sunlight. Of course the tree Pokemon would get fucking tall as shit, Jesus!
You know, and or
but,
like...
Grass Dragon was kind of
yeah, Grass Dragon was nuts.
You know, like, I really like this Marowak. Like, he's pretty fucking cool. Like, you know, his bone, his I'm angry, upset bone, you know, it's got, like, some flame on it, and, like, his skull has got, like, some drawing on it, and you're like, okay, He's upset. He's very upset. He's an angry boy. But then you've got shit which is just Doug Trio in wigs, and you're like, okay, fuck it. Like, whatever.
Yeah.
Three Doug Trio. It's like three children stacked on top of each other in a suit, but they all also have wigs.
Yeah, Doug Trio is Vincent Adultman. Man. So, I would not object to Upside Down England Snorlax as long as it does not suck.
I want you to wake up like Cockney Snorlax, and then he just like cusses you out and goes back to sleep.
Oh my god, that's amazing. He's just a chav.
That's all it's a giant chav. It's in the middle of the road.
He's just got there's like Tesco boxes all around him. Like Nando's leftovers.
I want the Upside Down England version of Diglett to be just Jason Statham's head.
Oh no. Does he tell you that he's got a plan?
He does.
Oh god.
Man. Is there any glimmers of hope?
No, Brian. We live in a hopeless wasteland. The Lukebot.
He died. He absolutely died. Wow, Rocky has had a stroke live on the air.
Okay, let me try that again.
Okay, whenever you're ready.
The loot box wars have begun, and the first shot has been fired by U.S. Senator Josh Hawley of Missouri. He has announced that he will introduce a bill to ban microtransactions in games marketed to children. According to his press release, his legislation will target, quote, pay-to-win games and loot boxes specifically. Senator Hawley said, quote, when a game is designed for kids, game developers shouldn't be allowed to monetize addiction. And when kids play games designed for adults, they should be walled off from compulsive microtransactions. Game developers who knowingly exploit children should face legal consequences. The senator from Missouri cites Candy Crush and its $149.99 luscious bundle labeled as best value as an example of the egregious practice. The Protecting Children from Abusive Games Act, expected to be revealed in the coming days, will no doubt be left to the Federal Trade Commission to enforce, which is currently investigating loot boxes and their effects on children at the behest of Senator Maggie Hassan, the Democrat from New Hampshire.
So, something I feel like is immediately worth fucking pointing out here is Rocky. What party is Senator Hawley from?
Yeah, he's a Republican.
What party is Senator Maggie Hassan from?
She's a Democrat.
So basically what you're telling me is in 2019, the only thing which gets people to build bridges across the aisle and sing Kumbaya fucking Ya is the video game industry's reckless, irresponsible nonsense.
This issue does have bipartisan support. However, I think they're both fighting for votes. For example, one of the things that the ESA has also commented on this. They reached out with an open letter to Mr. Hawley, saying that there are already very many and easy to use parental controls in various video games, and that they are not in favor of legislation. But also, like, we've seen in the UK, and the ESA published basically a survey, a report on, like, the state of gaming in, like, the US. And they show that, among other things, that gamers are, on average, in their early 30s, that they have all sorts of hobbies, and they're also, like, positive members of society. They take trips, they go hiking or whatever the fuck. But also, an important bullet point that they brought up is that of the gamers that they studied, 59% of them expect to vote in the next presidential election. And this kind of information is something that, like, legislators are going to pay attention to and may be interested in trying to court the gamer vote, especially since gamers tend to not gamers, but people who play video games seem to have very loud and poignant opinions about video games, and they're being active in present-day politics globally. One of the reasons that this may have bipartisan support, especially since like they're both coming to the defense of children rather than making an equitable market for consumers at large, is that they're trying to court a vote between like people that are on the fence in America. They want like young Republicans to look up and say like, hey, I don't like microtransactions either. This guy's trying to pass a law. Why isn't anyone doing anything about this? And like they can look to Hawley and shit. And Hawley's also been poising himself as like the opposition to big tech.
Right.
He is a freshman senator. He unseated a long-standing incumbent. Like that guy had that seat for like 20 years. And he may very well just simply be trying to distinguish himself, which is why he's jumping straight to like, this is my bill to deal with microtransactions. I'm trying to bring the video game industry to task, as opposed to like working with like Hassan or like talking with the FTC to see what they advise or anything like that. But I don't know. Like, I mean, Hawley might be trying to do a good thing because he definitely is like earnestly standing against tech. Like he was pretty instrumental in like the case that will ultimately fine Facebook. I think they should be fined more than $5 billion. But you know, Loop. I feel like this is going to have far-reaching consequences just because this bill will be written, and like someone else that wants to take another stab at this will already have a like schematic to start with.
Man, I think back to like the hysteria of Mortal Kombat and the hysteria of Night Trap. I just wonder what it would have been like if the video game industry's response at the time had been like, you know, guys, you can choose not to buy your kid Night Trap. You can do that. That what would have happened is the government would have climbed down the throat of the video game industry at the time. Yeah. And been like, okay, congratulations, you're now formally regulated. But no, the ESA formed, and then ratings that transcended platform existed, and we were able to stave off regulation. But we are so
close
in love with fucking loot boxes that the ESA's response is like, hey guys, you're already parental controls, buddy. Yeah. 1 second. I just have to take a call from the Darker Lord. Like, it just... Video games, you have no one to blame but yourself.
Yeah. Yep. That's where we're at.
We fucking knew this when we covered Belgium. We knew this shit when we covered individual states legislating. Like, we knew that this was coming. And when the ESA's response to like any of this discussion, any of this criticism was like, fuck off. Like, they brought this on themselves. Gross.
I'm actually really interested in how. So, like, let's say this bill does get passed, right? The first thing that Hawley is probably going to ask the FTC to do is take on Activision specifically, and they have two real prongs to attack them in this case, which is the cosmetic transactions for loot boxes in Overwatch, and the like bundles that are packaged in Candy Crush.
I got another one.
Huh.
Card packs in Hearthstone, also Activision.
Yeah. And like there and wait, hold on. Also, doesn't the latest Call of Duty do like really shitty stuff with microtransactions too?
Yep.
Yeah.
Also, Call of Duty has a mechanic, and I can't wait to see if it's in this year's game, for like if you're in the so-called social space for the game, you can stand around and watch other people open loot boxes to try and get you horny to buy a loot box.
Yeah, and doesn't it only like show you what they get if they get something good? Yeah. It's like you're not going to see any of their trash, but you'll see like their rare and like legendary shit. So like
Yep, that's fair, Tegan.
Oof.
And oh man, like to be fair, like well no, this isn't really fair, but to their credit is what I'll say, which won't be enough. But the video game industry has been real cautious about dealing with loot boxes, with the exceptions of like Activision and like EA. But pretty much everyone else that's dealing with microtransactions are really trying to skirt the lines and be super careful rather than like it becoming like a lawless wasteland. But you know, that still might be on the way, especially if we end up in some weird bizarro future where like that suit happens and like Activision somehow wins. Like they end up like absolved of responsibility. I don't want to live in that world.
If the air gets truly taken out of microtransactions in the U.S., like, and I guess it depends on like what a final passed version of this bill looks like. Like, if the bill specifically goes after blind purchasing in its final form, or if it goes against like microtransactions in general. Because if it just goes after blind purchasing, then I think there is some immediate ramifications for some major publishers. But if it goes after like transactions under a certain dollar value presented in a certain way, then I think that publishers will have to entirely revisit their current model. Because, like...
Well...
Go ahead.
If they go after blind purchases, like... I mean, we have a framework for that. Like, it's just like what Overwatch works like in China. Or, like, how Dota works in China. Where, like, they have to publish the rates at which, like, certain rewards are available. And then they... have to increase the rate like slightly. Well, no, I don't think they have to. I don't think that's legislated, but that's what they end up doing to like retain people. So like if you get like 40 boxes in, like it goes up like Legendary goes up like 1.5% or some nonsense.
Yeah. And then there's what Valve did with Dota drops in Belgium, where you can see what's going to be in the box before you buy it.
But you have to
buy the box. So, but essentially what they did was to move the gambling outside of the purchase, because at this point you're buying a box because the box you see in front of you will never change unless you buy the box. So you're basically gambling on what the next possible purchase will be.
Right.
Yeah. Which is fucking gross. Man, please be better, video games.
Please.
Well, I mean, you know, the big ones that are on top, like EA and like Activision, they're probably not going to change until they have to. That's just the game that they're playing.
Rocky, we got shareholders.
And so, like, if like the market's not going to bring them to task, like we've seen that. That's just not what's going to happen. So like, I guess like legislation is going to take a shot at it. We're going to see how that goes.
So, speaking of video games, who here would like to talk about Randy Pitchford?
What did he do this time?
So, the guy who has previously voiced Claptrap in every Borderlands game up until now, former Gearbox Vice President of Licensing and Business Development David Eddings, said that he was not returning to the role of Claptrap in Borderlands 3 because of a pay dispute. He said that he insisted on getting paid for his work. His previous performances were on the house because he was a Gearbox executive, but that he and Gearbox could not agree on terms for him returning to do the voice work. So then Eddings, posted a incredibly hard to do threaded tweet. That's a bit.
I know.
If you're new to this show, that's a bit. Then he posted an incredibly hard to do threaded tweet, in which he raised allegations of owed past royalties, and he mentioned the $12 million of missing revenue that Randy Pitchford allegedly stole from Gearbox. If you go back to the turn of the years story regarding the medieval times and the USB key, and then former in-house counsel for Gearbox suing Gearbox and Gearbox suing former in-house counsel, one of the things that came up in that suit was an alleged missing $12 million, which fucking blows my mind. I could see losing a hat. I can see misplacing your keys. But, like, if you're Gearbox, shouldn't you be like, hey, we're Gearbox. We're expecting $12 million in revenue this quarter. Where did it go? In addition to mentioning, like, the missing royalties and the missing $12 million, he also mentioned incidents of physical assault by Randy Pitchford. Yeah, one of them might initially seem innocuous, like the innocuous act of an idiot who doesn't understand the way social boundaries work and is a piece of shit. So he was describing a situation where he was in the sound booth recording stuff for Claptrap, and Randy Pitchford entered the recording booth, pulled off Eddings' headphones, and gave him a wet willy.
Isn't he like a grown man? What the fuck is that?
Randy Pitchford is not only a grown man, Rocky, as previously discussed, he's also way into magic and cam shows.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
This fucking clown.
Yep. He sure is. He also went to describe another incident which occurred at GDC in 2017. When he and a fellow named Greg Richardson, when a fellow named Greg Richardson was inquiring about the wholesale purchase of Gearbox as a studio. At this point, apparently Randy Pitchford and this Greg Richardson, this unknown actor asking about buying Gearbox, already knew each other. The lawsuit by Wade Callender, the former attorney for Gearbox, also cites Greg Richardson, whoever the fuck he is, in the documents for the lawsuit. So this guy, Greg Richardson, asked Eddings how much to buy the Gearbox. So then Eddings went and told Pitchford about it because, Pitchford's in charge at Gearbox.
Mm-hmm.
Pitchford demanded more information from Eddings, and Eddings refused to disclose, where he had gotten the information he had, at which point Pitchford shoved Eddings. So there's also apparently witnesses to the encounter. And apparently shortly after GDC in 2017 was when Eddings, who was a C-level executive at Gearbox, was fired by Pitchford. So it feels like some of these things might be related. There's this guy wandering around talking about buying Gearbox. All of a sudden, Gearbox gets $12 million paid into an account, which then disappears. And this guy hears about an effort to try and buy Gearbox and is like, hey, what's going on with somebody trying to buy Gearbox? At which point, Pitchford's like, hey, where did you hear about this guy trying to buy the company? And then shoves him. Gearbox released a statement where they just reissued half of a statement that they had earlier issued and said that they take claims very seriously, but they will not comment as it is a personnel matter. And it also says, we think it's a shame that 400 plus employees who have poured love and passion into Borderlands 3 will have their work diluted by personal allegations.
What?
Yeah. So, Randy Pitchford, everybody. I mean, I would say, like, how do you guys feel, or what are your thoughts? But, like, at this point, I'm not sure what the fuck we're supposed to say about Randy Pitchford. Like, what the fuck are we supposed to say, guys, about Randy Pitchford?
He sucks. He probably should be in jail. He's definitely not, and I still don't know why.
Tegan, why does Randy Pitchford exist?
Why does he exist? Jesus, fuck. Specifically so that news places have stuff to write about that aren't, like, sexual harassment and people trying to unionize, maybe?
But
Here's a fun series of dumb things that a guy does. I don't know.
I think gathering your household...
Pay people for your work and don't leave your shit in a fucking medieval times.
I think gathering your household staff into your secret creepy magic theater and forcing them to watch people in masks masturbate is probably a sexual harassment story.
I'm pretty sure that's a sexual harassment story, yeah.
Yeah. Why is this guy in such a significant position of power in the video game industry?
How do people like that get in significant positions of power? Because it makes me sad.
Brian, I'm gonna need a thread from you about Randy Pitchford's rise to power. I need the Randy Pitchford origin story. I'd appreciate it as soon as possible.
You mean, like, was he bit by a radioactive dick? Like,
apparently he came from movies? His dad worked in the United States intelligence system? It's kind of weird. His dad was, like, American M? He played Colossal Cave Adventure, isn't that one of the games that just made it into the Hall of Fame?
Yep.
Sick. It's only ramp.
If you're out there at home listening to our show, please let us know how you feel about Randy Pitchford.
He's also a lawyer.
And a magician. Please talk to us about Randy Pitchford so that way we can talk about him less.
Brian, he lived in an economy where he could be a professional magician in Hollywood and he could use that money, and that money was enough to pay for his law school. Brian. He lived in that world.
I hate him.
I hate him.
I hate a lot of things.
I hate him too, man. Oh, God. Imagine magician money being enough to pay for law school? Oh, my God.
I'm just picturing the union-busting flyer that would have been distributed to Randy Pitchford. $700 buys you a lot of fucking decks of cards, asshole.
Oh, man. Well, he is part of a magician's guild. He has membership of the Magic Castle.
Yeah,
He's allowed to go there.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Man. Would you good folks like to talk about what came out on Steam today?
Sure, let's do it, man.
All right. So, 89 games came out on Steam yesterday. Today, 4 games have come out on Steam. First up is Home. Home is a feel-good walking simulator experience in which you create your own poem and music, embark on a poetic and musical heartwarming journey about what home means to you.
That sounds so fucking lame. Oh my god.
Did you have a harsh day at work? Are you going through some bad times? Or maybe you just want to chill?
Yeah, that's when I play Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
Feel bad about myself.
Oh my god, I want to play a walking simulator and write a poem about home.
Yep.
God damn it. How much are they asking for? Don't tell me it's an early access.
Not yet priced. It appears to me that they have not yet flipped the switch for sale today.
Oh, okay. Fine.
Features. User-generated poem and music. Procedural generated color elements. Multiple Easter eggs to find. Discover what home means to you. Yep. Next up is Warhead.
Sure.
Which is in early access. A man sent to exile gets his memory erased by a god after a bad trauma happened. Survive, craft, and fight your way back to the Empire.
Okay.
This looks like garbage, but I guess you guys knew that.
Mm.
It also doesn't look like terribly interesting garbage. We'll get to the interesting garbage shortly. Next up is Word Killer Revolution. Word Killer Revolution is an unusual mixture of keyboard simulator and arcade game in which the user is motivated to learn to print faster and make fewer mistakes in the form of a game. Wait, is this like fucking... Yep, this is basically teaches typing.
Okay.
Okay, so this is tower defense meets a typing teacher. Word Killer Revolution is the spiritual successor to the game Word Killer Zorgolanian Chronicles. What the fuck?
Zorgolanian Chronicles, is that what you said?
Yes, that is, yes. The new game has an excellent visual style and has become even better and more pleasant. Word Killer Revolution is an unusual mixture of keyboard simulator and arcade game in which a user is motivated to learn to print faster. A player must keep the defense from enemies coming from 3 lines, killing them by blades. To start the blade, you must print the words that are shown separately for each ready-to-use projectile. It should be noted that the game has 10 missions with different playing tasks and 2 game modes. Word Killer Revolution is very easy to learn, but only masters can go through all the missions in all the modes, so the game is suitable for both new and experienced PC users. By the way, fans of bloody death and spray of limbs will also like Word Killer Revolution, as it has spectacular murders in different settings.
Alright.
Combining business with pleasure, Word Killer Revolution is a good alternative to keyboard simulators available in the market.
Okay, so if you're a psychopath and you don't know how to type, Word Killer Revolution is for you.
Okay, I have a bullet-pointed list of features.
Sure, what's up?
The opportunity to learn to type in English and Russian languages.
Amazing.
10 missions in each campaign with a gradual increase of difficulty and different game tasks.
Oh my god, so this is specifically for like Russian psychopaths that can't type?
Yep.
Oh my god.
Various game locations.
Sure.
Dictionary with more than 100,000 words. It means the probability of repetition of any word is extremely small.
Oh man. So like, you probably wouldn't learn how to type that well, because there's no like repetition.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It is $1.99. And our last game for today. Are you guys ready? Tegan?
Yeah, I'm ready.
For 59 cents, here comes Teeth Brushing Simulator.
Hey, this might be an important tool for children and adults alike, because we recently found out on Twitter there's a woman who just doesn't wash the bottom half of her body ever. She just doesn't do that. Doesn't wash her legs.
Does it?
I saw that. And I saw she was trying to hide behind classism. Lady, lean in real close. Wash your fucking ass.
Yeah.
I mean, I get washing your booty.
Yeah.
I get washing, like, that part. But, like, your actual legs?
Please wash your legs, Tegan.
Wash your legs. Tegan. Oh, Tegan's doing a bit.
I don't have the energy to fight with you about this. Like, don't. Okay?
I don't know. Like, what if I only wash my legs when I shave my legs?
Oh my god, Tegan, this woman said that I wish I had the tweets in front of me. But she was saying something like, it's like, wash your legs, like, doesn't that, like, dry out your skin? And then, like, a woman immediately after is like, yes. And you just put lotion on afterwards. It's like, I don't know. That seems like a level of prep that's like, I better be getting laid afterwards. I'm like, what?
What? No. Like wash your body, please. Jesus.
Oh,
so,
man.
Let me tell you a little about Teeth Brushing Simulator.
Does it or does it not have the characters from Bakemonogatari in it?
No. And I don't even know what that is, and I
damn.
can confidently answer that.
Okay.
Bakemonogatari has a teeth brushing scene in it that's totally not a sex scene.
But it's been looted to death. Yeah.
It definitely is a sex scene.
Okay. So, here we go, kids. A local game oligarch rolled out another project, the Teeth Brushing Simulator. Its original gameplay, first in the world.
Okay.
Do your parents force you to brush your teeth and you don't want to lie to them? No problem. Brush your teeth in the virtual world. Technically, it's considered.
It's considered? Is that all it says?
Yep.
Okay.
Coupled with Toilet Simulator, there is no need to climb out of computer anymore.
Climb out of computer?
Yeah. Attention, playing with a secret. There are elements of horror. Are you afraid to brush your teeth in real life? Is there a certain threshold through which you cannot cross? What the fuck?
I don't know what's
What
happening.
does that mean?
With this game, you can simulate a situation, and it's possible to understand. There is nothing terrible in it. Get used to a toothpick. There are no guarantees, of course, that this will help, but why not try? What? Are you weakly? What? Scared? Yes? Teach yourself discipline. This game is an excellent trainer for discipline. Turn on this game 3 times a day, every time after eating, and you may see your willpower increase.
Oh, shit.
And you can already brush your teeth in reality.
Oh, my God.
Suppose you do not have a toothbrush, and you need to do some action to develop discipline. This game is your salvation. Just turn it on 2 to 3 times a day at the same time and brush your teeth for 2 minutes. And you can 5. Yes, you heard that right. Can. Hone your brushing skills.
Oh, my God, there's more?
Everyone knows that in order to shoot better, you must play shooters. In order to brush your teeth, play tough bracers. What does that even mean? Dreamed of performing a professional esports or get a professional toothpick? Are you dreaming to make a jiggle of an oligarch?
What?
What?
Dude, how long is this, like, broken English, like, description?
Welcome. This game is the first step of your dream.
Oh, shit.
Jesus. My dream to dismantle an oligarch and brush my toofers.
No, to jiggle him, Tegan. You gotta jiggle the oligarch.
Oh, I gotta jiggle the oligarch and brush my toofers. Gotcha.
Oh, my God.
I'm amazed. And we're not done.
I believe that, yeah.
We're up to the bullet points. Specifications. First person game.
Sure.
The mechanics of cleaning teeth. Good graphics. The character has a body. Teeth cleaning fully animated.
Oh, sure. I mean, that only makes sense.
You can rotate the camera and walk.
In my teeth brushing game? Wait, I can rotate the camera and walk in my teeth brushing game.
Yes. Elements of horror.
This whole description is a horror game.
Screamers.
What?
There is a bullet point that simply reads, Screamers.
What? Brian, you have to play this game. You have to.
Hard bass original soundtrack.
Like for all of us. Hard bass? Why? It's a teeth brushing game.
Camera mode from a third party.
What?
And lastly, secret.
Oh my god, Brian, you have to play this game. You gotta play this game for all of us. You gotta tell us what's going on.
I'm on it.
Bet.
I can't believe I'm going to spend 60 cents on this, but Jesus Christ. Like, honestly, we read these things every week, and it's always just like, what is this garbage? And we move on. And very rarely do we encounter garbage. We're like, okay, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
But this, I must jiggle the oligarch.
Jiggle the oligarch.
Oh, fuck. All right, guys. You know, there may have only been 4 today, but I feel like we got some good ones. Rocky, take us home.
Oh, okay. Hey, guys. Welcome back. As you may or may not know, this is our podcast. It's called Impossible Coin. We're here every week. If you like what we heard, or if you have something you want to say to us, something you got to get off your chest, if you want to jiggle your own oligarch, hit us up on social media. You can find Brian on the Facebook. You can find Tegan on Tumblr. You can find me on Twitter. If that's a little too personal for you, then what you can do, you can leave us a review. And you can leave a review where you found it. And we'll pick it up. We promise. You can leave us a review on iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, or Spotify. And we will go ahead and take a look at it. And a special note, if you do leave us mail, if you choose to cross that threshold, Brian and Tegan's cats will read it too. And they'll tell us what they think about it.
Yep.
That might be cool. Also, there's music at the beginning and end of this podcast produced by our friend Big Soch. You can find his work at soundcloud.com/Big Soch NJ, or you can follow him on Twitter at Hillary_Swank. Honestly, if you do both, you'd probably make him really happy. We have a t-shirt and a logo designed by our friend Lauren Moran. You can follow her on Twitter at Lauren Moran. And if you could, consider donating to her Patreon. She does some really good work. But that's our show. It's Impossible Coin.
Oh, thanks for hanging out, folks. Peace.
Bye.
Later.
It's official. You suck.
When I fall asleep, basically what it is like I feel like the end of my bed tips up. If that makes sense, like my feet get elevated and then I just slide asleep. And I do it in like 2 minutes or less or your money back.